Hello everybody, it is I, not Fuzzy from Fuzzy's LPS Studios. We're not gonna go with that persona today. This is me, it's Eva, the human being behind the character. Oh my gosh, yeah, so for those of you who don't know, it's in my Instagram bio, but I go by Eva online, as to not give away my full name because I'm not exactly like comfortable with that yet, but I go by Eva. Hi, this is me. This LPS sort of represents me more like as a human being rather than as like a content creator. What she's wearing is basically like very similar to what I wear on a day-to-day, especially the glasses. If you're wondering where I got these glasses from, they are from Fashionable LPS. I commissioned her for some glasses. I got every single color and size she had, and I even got a pair for my squirrel mascot, but we're not showing that today because that's not what this video is about. First of all, happy LPSTube Day! If everything goes as planned, this video should be out before midnight. I'm gonna try very hard to make that happen, but if not, it'll be out by tomorrow, May 11th, right before Mother's Day. For those of you not in the US celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. Feliz Dia de los Madres, you know, go hug your mama, give her some flowers, take her out to eat, something like that, you know? So, okay, now that we've gotten the announcements out of the way, what is this video about? Well, this video is the Grownup LPStubertag from LyssLpsTv. Lyss is amazing. Lyss is amazing. Okay, can we get that like out of the way first? Lyss is so funny, and her aesthetic is so like gorgeous in my opinion. So it's very exciting that I get to do a video inspired off of her, I guess. Yeah. So she made this tag called the Grownup LPStubertag, and it's basically where we answer, you know, questions related to ourselves and being like an adult in the LPS community. Anyone can do this tag, however I do think it's geared more towards adult LPS tubers 18 and up. For those of you who don't know, I am 21. I turned 21 in January, so I would say I'm an adult. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'm legally able to drink. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so the first question we are going to look at today is, how long have you been in the community? So this is similar to a question from my LPS 500 subscriber Q&A special. I have been in the community for about like, well, no, I've been playing with LPS for 15 years, but I've been in the community, like active in it for, gosh, I would say 3 or 4 years more like, because I've been watching LPS videos, I've been playing with them for a very long time, but I didn't start like actively participating in it until I made my LPSTube channel. So that was like 3 years ago. So yeah, it's been 3 years, give or take. I don't know if I was active with my old baby LPS channel before then, but we'll just go with the 3-year mark for now. So hi, it's been 3 years. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Can you, wow. No, yesterday I had a really insane revelation. I graduated twice. I had my high school graduation and then my community college graduation. I have 2 grad caps and 2 grad gowns. That is insane to me. And all of that was done in the span of a few years. Like, and I've been doing this channel for 3 years too. Time is going by way too fast, and it's not fair. It's not fair, guys. It's not fair. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to be older. No way. No. I can't. This can't be the end. This cannot be the end. So that was the first question. I've been in the LPS community actively for 4 years or 3 years, but I've been watching LPS content and playing with LPS since I was like 6 years old, so that's like 15 years. The second question on the tag is, do I make family-friendly content or content for teens? So, that's a really funny one because I've been sort of contemplating about like how I want my channel to be in the future, and I have come to the conclusion that I want my channel to be more family friendly. Like, I want younger people to be able to watch my videos and not have to worry about like excessive swearing or anything like that, because I take children's safety online very seriously these days. So like anyone 13 or younger than 13, I don't think should be on the internet. Like, I used to be like, oh no, it's not that big of a deal if their parents are watching them, but a lot of the times parents aren't watching their kids online. It's because parents aren't aware of online safety, and that's because they were never trained on that or taught like about online safety with their kids, or if they do, they're not like doing it properly or something like that, something along those lines. So I just don't think that children should be on the internet. I certainly won't let my kids be on the internet until they're like maybe 14, 15, but I'll still let them like watch videos from my like YouTube account, like if they really want to. Like, I'm not gonna give my children electronic devices when they're too young, but I do think that there is really good family friendly content in the LPS community that I really want kids to be watching. And I want to contribute to that. So I've thought about it, and I do want my videos to be family friendly. So you're gonna hear a lot less swearing, like a lot, and that goes for my patience series too. I am going to make a video of sort of updating you guys on patience and what I'm going to be doing with it, because I have not done anything with it in a long time, and that is for a very good reason. So you'll see news about that very soon, but for now, let's just make it very clear that I'm not going to be swearing nearly as much as I used to in my videos. I know I don't swear a lot anyway, but like, I do want my videos to be accessible to like as many people as possible, right? So we're not gonna be swearing as much. Hopefully that doesn't like impact anything, but yeah, I'm still gonna be me, I'm still gonna be silly and all that goofy stuff, but I'm not gonna be swearing. All right, so the third question: do I consume family-friendly LPS content or content for teens? Both, definitely both. I cannot say that I watch family-friendly LPS content when I have watched Irish Coffee Shop like 2 or 3 times, and I think the last time I watched it is going to be the last time I watched it ever, because it really makes me uncomfortable these days. The amount of like adult stuff that was in it, that was like kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of icky watching it the second time around. It was like, ew, really? What are you doing? Like, guys, calm down, like get a room, oh my gosh. But yeah, I consume content that is for families and for adults alike. I think there is a lot more thought and amazing stories that can come from teen content. Like, one of my favorite series right now is What's Yours Is Mine, and that is definitely like for mature audiences, but its story is just so amazing that it's like, it doesn't even bother me. Like, I like that it's mature, you know? Like, you can make something really amazing with a mature plotline, as long as you're not like going too overboard with like, I don't know, edgy stuff, you know, like with what modern TV media is doing right now, you know, with all the cringe and the terrible dialogue and the excessive like innuendos and stuff. It's really icky, but I think the LPS community does a really good job of making like very well thought out, character-driven, mature stories. So I like watching those. Fourth question. Yes, fourth question. We're going to move on to the fourth question. The fourth question is, quick, honest opinion on each generation of Littlest Pet Shop. Okay, so my version of the LPS timeline is a little bit different from places like the LPS merch store. I fall more in line with how Toy Sisters documents LPS, so it's like the Kenner toy line is G1, and then G2 is like the gradient, you know, the airbrushing era and stuff. So Kenner toys, I don't have a lot to say about them. I never owned Kenner toys. I think I was a bit too young for that. I missed when they came out. I was born 2003, so I missed the party on that one, but I think they're cute. I wouldn't own any myself, but they are cute. The G1 pets, the one with airbrushing and the more realistic designs, like those ones, I love those. I love those so much, guys, like you have no idea. how much I miss LPS that look like the animals they're supposed to represent, and I really hope, I'm praying to the Lord that Basic Fun takes notes on that and gives us, you know, pets that look, you know, more natural, have more like gentler colors, because one of my biggest critiques about the G7 LPS right now is that they're so saturated and they're so bright, and they look great. They look so much fun, but I still miss those like natural colors that we see in like the animals we see today, you know? I want like an actual calico cat where the colors like sort of fade into each other. You know what I'm saying, right? And I want a tabby cat with stripes, with like really cute stripes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so, and then we move on to like past the airbrushing where they start doing like the cutie marks and the eyes, like the eye symbol stuff. That's G2 for me, okay? And the airbrushing is like G1. So G2 pets start with like the symbols in the eyes, like the fanciest, sassiest. I think those were when LPS were at their peak. Like they were mixing like the natural colors with fun colors, and I think it was really amazing back then. I own a lot of G2 pets. I love them so much. And then G3, I consider G3 to be when they completely graduated from the eye symbols and went on to like just like the dots in the eyes, right? Because they started like using brighter colors with their pets, I think, and a lot of like stylistic designs and stuff. Like with this pet, I think she's a Generation 3 cat, and she has those like, you know, the stripes on her ears, you know, like shapes like that. Like they incorporated more shapes, right? Yeah, and they mixed and matched colors a lot more too. Like one I can think of is like that one Bonbon cat that's like orange, blue eyes, and has the bright pink on her, like that. Yeah, that's what I consider G3. And those LPS were peak as well because they were so cute and pretty, but the colors weren't overdone either, right? That's what I want from Basic Fun when it comes to their bright colors. I don't want them to be overdone, right? Yeah. And then G4 is the... When I found out that G4 was out, G4 to me is the pets that don't bobble, the ugly ones, the creepy ones, these monstrosities, the freak show, the circus act of Littlest Pet Shop. Yeah, that sucked. I was so pissed off. Okay, like, that made me so mad. And then, you know, they go to G5 where it's like they try to bring back the bobble, and then we had Pets in the City. It's like G3 through G6 did not impress me. Like G6 pets, when they tried bringing back the bobble and, you know, airbrushing and stuff, my main issue with G6 pets is their material. They feel so rubbery, and they feel like kind of slimy in my hands. Like I don't know a better word to describe it other than slimy, and it was so weird. I have a bunch of G6 pets, and they're cute, right? They would work if they were a different toy, like a different toy brand, but with the Littlest Pet Shop name on them, I just can't accept them. I don't think I'm gonna get any more of them. Like, the only reason why I got them was because I was coping so hard with believing that LPS were never gonna come back. And then G7 came out. Yay! G7 came out. I love G7. There are a lot of critiques I have about like the designs and the launch itself, and like, but Basic Fun has been so amazing. They were in the LPSTube ceremony. They were at last year's convention. They're just so involved with us, and I know that they're taking our feedback really seriously, because there is even an LPS crew Discord where they allow us to make suggestions. Like, I don't know who's reading those suggestions, but it tells me that they really care about our opinions and they want feedback from us, like really bad. And that just makes me really happy. So I'm really excited for what comes next out of G7, and I hope they take our critiques seriously and like actually like make improvements. But what we have now, I am happy with. Like, I have my favorite blind box pets in there. You can't see them, but they are there. But yeah. All right. The fifth question. What was your favorite year for the LPS community? I'm gonna be so for real right now. I'm gonna be so for real. I don't remember. I could not possibly tell you off the top of my head which year was peak for LPSTube, because I've just been watching it non-stop, not paying attention to the time, right? I just think every year is a good year for LPSTube, honestly. Like, during the pandemic era and the Kappa era, like, yeah, like, we were afraid of LPSTube dying, like, those were the worst years. But other than those, you know, desperate, dark times, like, I feel like every year is a good year for the LPS community. Like, 2024 especially, we've had the new pets coming out, there are so many amazing people attending the convention this year. LPS Day World Ceremony was phenomenal. Like, I think 2024 is pretty amazing right now. Everything is looking up for us, you know? I feel like a little kid again, and that makes me extremely happy. Alright, 6th question. What kind of collector are you? Main 5s, everything, or do I not collect? Aha! Yeah, more on the 2024 being a good year for LPS. It is a good year for me, but not a good one for my wallet. Oh yeah, I have gotten so many LPS this year, it's not even funny, and I have more coming, and I plan on getting some at the convention if I can. I need a job. I need a job because I had a job on my campus, but I'm not on my campus anymore. I'm at home recording videos. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I have made some mistakes. I will admit that. And my wallet is crying, but it will be fixed. I have faith that I will turn it around and get my funds back up, but I don't think I will ever stop collecting LPS. Like, I don't think it's ever going to stop. I'll be like 40 years old, and I'll have like a shelf full of them. But recently, yeah, I've been collecting some rare-ish pets. Like, I have that mystery owl, I have the mystery sugar glider. I just got this thing from AliExpress, new in box, which is really crazy, and I plan on getting the Chinese New Year set off of AliExpress as well, because now I know it's not a scam. So, and it's a lot cheaper on AliExpress than it is on the Mercari listings or eBay listings. Community, take notes. But yeah, I collect basically everything, right? Like, I wish I had more rare pets, but I think I need to like accept that there are just some things that are out of my reach right now, and I may get them one day, but at the same time, like, I fear that I can't, because the prices just keep going up and up and up, because we're all a bunch of greedy people. Like, I'm not accusing anyone of being greedy, but like, come on guys, like, there are some LPS that were not pricey before, but they are now. The best example I can think of right now is that Grandma Swan. Yeah, that thing has been selling for like $80 now. I got mine at the 2021 LPS Con for $8. $8, okay? That's how much she was, and that's how much she should be, alright? That's my hot take. Like, I don't think LPS should be as expensive as they are, because how is a kid going to buy that? Like, you can't buy previous lines or generations of LPS anymore if you're a kid, because they're just so expensive, and you can't afford things as a kid. Like, what? Like, what? Yeah, that's just my opinion, right? Like, I know a lot of people have different various opinions about like pricing LPS, but I just think a lot of it's just really far-fetched, you know? Like, come on guys, we can stand to make a little less money off of these plastic toys. Like, come on, it's not that important. I mean, it's important for like our happiness and our childhood, but $80, come on guys, we can do better than that. I know we can. Anyway, number seven. Has your channel changed throughout the years, or has it stayed the same? I feel like my channel has stayed relatively the same. The only thing that has changed is like where I'm filming, or like my script writing, or like how I make videos, whether I do them improv or like with a script or something like that. But I feel like the format of my videos has stayed pretty much the same. Like, I just talk to you guys, sometimes with a filter, sometimes without one. Like, right now I'm talking without a filter and trying not to, like, you know, swear or anything. But yeah. Okay, number 8. What's something you've learned during your years in the community? I have learned that the algorithm sucks, and we can't afford to worry about who is going to see our videos. Okay, guys? Like, for any up-and-coming rising LPSTuber out there, hold on, I need to get comfortable. I've been kneeling on the ground and my feet are falling asleep, excuse me. Yeah, if you're a rising LPSTuber and you're worried about, like, people not watching your videos or your videos getting minimal views, like, yes, it's hard. I get that. I get that feeling every single time I upload, but I think the more rewarding part of it is just getting the video out there. Like, you put work in it, it's up there, it's gonna be up there forever unless you delete it, and people have all the time in the world to see it. You have all the time in the world to share that video, to share your channel, to grow your audience. Like, these things take time, and we can't waste it worrying about, like, who's watching or whether we're getting enough views or anything like that, especially since most of us aren't making money off of these videos anymore. So it's like, I don't think there's much of a point worrying about views or hate comments or stuff like that. It's just like, just make what you love and be happy with it. That's the most important thing that I have learned. Just do it. Number 9, have I ever quit or considered quitting? No. Like, the only way I've considered quitting is, like, where I'm gonna be in, like, 10 years. Like, am I gonna have a job? Am I still gonna be doing this? Like, that's the only thing I'm concerned about. But I am not thinking about quitting anytime soon. I have way too much I want to do. I have way too many videos I want to make for you guys. I have way too many stories I want to tell. So I can't possibly just, like, quit. Like, that's stupid. That's dumb. Like, why would I do that? That's gross. Gross? Why did I say gross? I don't even know. No, I'm not quitting. Ever. Until I finish, until I'm satisfied with what I've made, until I feel like I have gotten what I need to get out, I'm not quitting. It's not gonna happen. Sorry, guys. The 10th question, and that's the final question, guys. Oh my gosh. Have some motherly, fatherly, parental advice to give to your subscribers. Basically what I said before, for question 8, about, like, not worrying about, like, views or, like, comments or anything. Guys, if your comments get turned off, I have seen this so many times, but there is a way for you to turn back on your comments. Just go into your YouTube studio and click the show comments button for all your videos. I do that sometimes. I just go into the YouTube studio, I select all my videos, and I just make sure the comments are turned on. You can do that most of the time. Sometimes when a YouTube video gets flagged as made for kids, then you can't change it. But most of the time, if your comments are turned off automatically, you can turn them back on. Okay, that is my advice. If you're worried about, like, comments and stuff, like, just make sure those comments are turned on, and don't worry about, like, views or who sees your content, because people are seeing it. I promise you, your videos will get those views somehow, some way, sometime. Just don't worry about, like, getting, like, oh, I want 1,000 subscribers. Oh, I want this. Oh, I want to be like this and that, who have, like, hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Like, people like Honey, Go Green Girl, LyssLpsTv, Hannah, all those people, they were around when YouTube was at its prime, when COPPA didn't exist, and that's how they were able to get all those views and all those subscribers. Now that COPPA is out, I don't know if it's even possible to reach that number anymore. At least, like, not in, like, a decent amount of time. Like, it takes a lot of time for these things to happen. So just, like, be patient and do what you love, guys. Like, seriously. If you're not happy with it, if you're genuinely not happy with it, then, you know, rethink, like, what kind of channel you want, what kind of stories you want to make, stuff like that. But if you're only worried about, like, subscribers or viewers or stuff like that, you're not gonna have fun. You're just gonna be insecure and depressed, and it's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be fun. So just don't worry about it. Just do what you love. Grow, make your content how you want to make it. Like, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it, guys. More advice. Don't be a victim to FOMO, okay? Don't be a victim to FOMO. When I was little, I was a massive victim of FOMO. Like, I wanted to fit in with other collectors. I wanted this house. I wanted that house. And I asked my parents constantly, like, can I get this? Can I get that? I want to be like the other collectors and collect what they have. Your time will come. Your time will come. If, like, but I don't think you need to worry about like your collection being like everyone else. Like everyone's collection is going to be different, right? So don't worry about like, oh my gosh, I can never get this LPS. Oh no, it's so expensive. Like, I know that's, again, easier said than done. Like, I feel that way. Oh god, jeez. Ugh. I feel that way all the time, right? But it's not worth like getting super upset over. You know, jealousy is a real thing. Envy is a really big problem. I think it causes a lot of bitterness, and we have to be kind to each other, right? So don't focus too much on like how big your LPS crew is, or whether you have rare pets or not, or whether you're like other collectors. Like, just collect what you want to collect, and if you can't afford something, then work to afford it, or just like, I don't know, get a cheaper substitute or something like that, you know? But don't worry too much about like being like everybody else, you know, right? Just be yourself. Just be yourself. Make what you want to make, grow your collection how you want to, you know, all that stuff. Just be you. Just be you. That's my biggest I can't talk. Oh my god. This is what happens when I talk without a filter. I do this. Just be yourself, guys. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. You have nothing to worry about, I promise. I feel like that was really cringe, but like, again, no script, thinking about these answers from the top of my head, you know, stuff like that. So that was the tag. Cool. Yeah, right? Cool. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, comment, subscribe, all that stuff if you want to. You don't have to. You don't have to, but it'll be fun. Yeah. So I guess that's all for today. My next videos. What do I have next for you guys? My G7 unboxings. Yeah, you're gonna get a sequel to those very soon. Now that I'm home, I can film to my heart's content. So you're going to get a G7 unboxing part 2 and part 3 very, very soon, guys. Yay! Also, you'll get that update regarding patients very soon. And you also might see me doing some audition lines, and you might see maybe a new channel. Ooh, we'll talk about that soon, right? But yeah, that was the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay,